Hi students, how are you all? I'm believing everyone good and enjoying yourself. In this video, we are going to learn about combination of sentences. You know something, my dear students, combination of sentences are very important topic in our subject because based on this we are going to get up to 6 or 7 marks in public examination. That is the importance of combination of sentence. That's why we need to learn about everything clearly, combination of sentence. And before going to explain about combination of sentence in this video, I just would like to talk about conjunction in a few words because that is very important to discuss before going to start this combination of sentence. You know something, my dear students, conjunction is a seventh part in our parts of speeches what we have in totally in English. So conjunction, how it plays its role in a language. Basically conjunctions are always connects two words or two sentences that everybody knows very well because we have already learned about everything conjunction in our school period. So I think you have a good idea about how to we use conjunction in a sentences. Okay, so that is the importance of conjunction and that is the contribution of conjunction in every sentences. But in this combination of sentences, what we are going to do, we have to combine two sentences as a single sentence with given conjunctions in a bracket. That is our duty to do. So if you do like this, you can get every time 1 mark. So in that way you can get up to 7 marks. That is the importance of combination of sentences in English. So that's why I would like to teach you today. And in this video we are first going to learn about though or although. Though or although. So dear student, there is no confusion to get confusion between these two words. So basically though or although, both are giving the same meaning. So instead of though, you can use although, and also instead of although you can use though. There is no more problem at all. So both are basically like twins. So if you choose to write any one thing of these two, there is nothing problem at all in a sentence. So that's I would like to tell you first one thing. Okay, and so in which cases, in which situations we have to use to combine two sentences as a single sentence with the help of though or although. That is very important to know. And let me write down about reason. Reason plus anti-result. So this is very important. Reason and anti-result. So basically in every sentence we have to do something. Actually we plan something to do, but we put our complete effort on this to do, but unfortunately we got a negative result. So at that time we will feel about ourselves very bad about that. So when we are putting a reason, if we get any anti-result for that, we can use in that situations, in that kind of senses, though or although. For suppose, I prepared myself good for the examination, but I failed in examination. So it is two sentences. I prepared myself good for the examinations. It is a one single sentence. I failed in examinations. It is another sentence. So basically I prepared myself. It is completely I put my complete efforts to write examinations. That's why I did a great determination. I did wonderful job by myself to prepare for the examinations. I did everything in a positive manner. But what happened to me? I got a negative result. I failed in the examinations. So I have done my complete work, but unfortunately I got a negative. So I prepared myself good for the examinations are the reason. I just want to feel that as a reason. But for that what I got? Anti-result. I failed. I prepared well, but I failed. So I hope you got the difference, reason plus anti-result. Now let me write one example of about Indian cricket team played well. They lost the match. So dear students, if you observe this sentence, you can definitely understand. So how do we use with the help of though or although? Okay, Indian cricket team played well. Basically, Indian cricket team means all the members who are being in that cricket team played fantastically. They have done their work each fantastically. But what happened? What is the result? They lost the match. They lost the match. So basically, if we play well, definitely how should be the result? They won the match. So if the sentence like Indian cricket team played well, they won the match. So there is no difference because they played well. Because of that, they won the match. That is quite common, but it is quite opposite. They played well. Indian cricket team played well. Indian cricket team played well, but they lost the match. They lost the match. So here Indian cricket team played well. It is a reason. So for this reason they got anti-result, negative result. Anti-result means negative result. They lost the match. So if we have a sentence here, they won the match, we can definitely feel very happy. But there is negative result happened. But first suppose the Indian team is not performed well. That's why they lost the match. That is okay. But they played well. But result is anti-result happened for them. They lost the match. Okay? So that's why how we are going to write this sentence? Let me tell you. The Indian cricket team played well. So when we use though in a sentence, automatically full stop becomes comma. So capital letters also turns as a small letter. They lost the match. They lost the match. Okay, students. Now you look at the answer. It is an answer. So though Indian cricket team played well, comma. So we should not keep full stop here. If you keep or if you write full stop after this first sentence completion, there is wrong. So we should write definitely comma. And then also we should make capital letters, also small letters in an answer. They lost the match. They lost the match. So though Indian cricket team played well, so basically they played well, but unfortunately they lost the match. So in that sense we have to understand this sentence. And instead of though, we can write although also. Although. So although Indian cricket team played well, they lost the match. Already before I start to explain about though and although, I said you instead of though there is no problem. Or instead of although, if you use though, there is no problem. So if you can choose to write any one thing, though or although, both are right to write before Indian in this sentence. Now second example. He is rich and famous. Still, he is unhappy. He is unhappy. How can we combine these two sentences as a single? Very simple. Answer. Although he is. So we have to write small letter here. So already we started with the although. That's why we should not write capital letters in a he. So that is also very important to notice. Although he is rich and famous. Famous. So what should be like comma? Is unhappy. Is unhappy. So dear students, in this second example, what we are going to learn. So whenever we need to combine two sentences with the help of although or though as a single sentence, if we get any linkers in the sentence, we should not repeat that linkers again in the answer. That is very important. Let me show you that. So here, still is a linker. It worked as a linker. Still he is unhappy. But in answer, how did we write? Although he is rich and famous, so linker gone. It's gone now. So we did not repeat that linker again in the answer. So that is very important. So he is unhappy. So we should complete the sentence or feeling like that. Okay? So you can use though also here. There is no problem. So already I said you, and I just need to repeat again and again because for better understanding. So though he is rich and famous, he is unhappy. Basically, if a person has a good treasury or plenty of money, so he was definitely happy. But what is here? His condition is unhappy. It is anti-result. Anti-result. So if I have a plenty of money, if I have a good luxury money, I feel very proud and happy always with myself. But if I am feeling unhappy, that is an anti-result for me. So I have everything, but I am not feeling happy. That's why I am unhappy. So that unhappy is an anti-result for me. So here the same thing happened in the sentence. He is rich person and famous, well-known person. Everybody knows about him. But because he is rich and famous, he is unhappy. But he is happy, that is okay. But here the sentence is unhappy, that is an anti-result. So whenever we are getting anti-result for a reason, we should use to combine such that all sentences with the help of though or although. So dear students, please remember this. So whenever we are getting anti-result for the reason, so it is a reason, but it is anti-result. So whenever we are getting anti-result to the reason, we should use to combine such that kind of sentences though or although. If a person rich and famous, definitely will be happy, but that is not happening in this sentence. It is anti-result for the rich person in the sentence. That's why we are combining the two sentences as a single sentence with the help of though or although. So you can choose to any one thing to combine the two sentences. That is completely right. Okay. Next, third example. He caught the bus. He started late from home. So it is a sentence, dear students. He caught the bus. He started late from home. So what is the reason and what is the anti-result? So basically, he started late from home. It is a reason in the sentence. So for this reason, what kind of result happened? He caught the bus. It is an anti-result. So how? Because he started late from home. If we start late from home, we definitely miss the bus. We have to miss the bus. That is okay. But if he started late from his home, he got the bus. So basically, he started late. So here the word late is very important to describe. So late work. Basically, in this sentence, the work happened by him lately. But he done that work. Dear students, so if a work starts late, the work has to be not complete. That is okay. But he started late from home to the bus station or any railway station or any other place. But he caught the bus. But if he starts late from home, definitely has to miss the bus. But that is not happened by him. If he started late that work, but he got that. He reached that work 100%. That's why we are considering this as an anti-result for this reason. So how should we write now? Answer. Although he started late from home, comma. Okay? He caught the bus. He caught the bus. So it is the way to combine these two sentences as a single sentence with the helping of although. So you can use to combine though also here. There is no more problem at all. Okay, dear students. So this is the way to combine two sentences as a single sentence with the help of though and although. And it is very important. Definitely you are going to get one question about this in your public examination question paper. So I hope you can definitely understand everything. And so whenever we are getting anti-result for the reason, in that all cases we need to choose to combine two sentences as a single though or although. That is very important. Okay. And so sometimes reason comes after and result in the sentence. That time also we are very careful to find out what is reason and what is and result in the sentence. Then we very easily there is a very easy path to combine the two sentences as a single sentence with the helping of though or although. I hope you enjoyed, and I think you understood everything what I taught you today in this video. And we'll meet again in our next video. Until then, everyone, keep smiling and keep learning, and do not forget to note down everything in your notebook. That is very important, which is happened by you every time. So I don't need to repeat again and again, but as a teacher, what my duty to remind. So that's why I'm reminding. Please do not forget to note down everything in your notebook for your better understanding. Okay, and don't forget to take practice with another more examples in this section. Okay, thank you students, thanks for watching this video. Bye.